parte por parte, menos ropa de noche al amanecer, las horas se hicieron.
So I wanted to come on here and explain like over a year's worth of going viral and trying to like, you know, stay up to date with TikTok. If you don't know who I am, I'm Chris. As of right now, I own about like 4 TikTok shop accounts. Every single one of those accounts I've ran have been built by me. I've not bought any of those accounts. And I just want to share with y'all a little bit of sauce that I have, you know, from my experience working with these kinds of content styles. And I want to share this right now, like off the dome. I'll make another video where I'm more edited and it's more structured, but for now, I'm on the way driving to the gym and I want to give y'all a bit of sauce, you know, just for y'all to like, you know, keep in mind when y'all want to build and make a new account, you know, build a following, whether it's for TikTok shop or any other type. And I'm just sharing with you my experience. You know, I don't know what's really working for other people, but this has worked for me, and I know it's worked for me because I've done it millions of times. So please, when you watch this video, please take it with like not a grain of salt, but also, you know, with a bit of a perspective from my angle and what I do. Of course, if that makes sense for you. So first step is you have to make an account. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a new account. You know, if you have an old account and you want to turn that into a account you want to grow into your niche, you know, whatever you want to do, that's what you want to make sure. You want to make sure that TikTok shop. I just keep my mind's on TikTok shop, you know, like I do TikTok shop and I've been just like, I just think of, yeah, you're gonna make sure that account is running and it's like, you know, been running for a couple of days, at least a week, I'd say, you know, just so like you wouldn't get banned for any reason, because TikTok might think you're a bot or something. So I want to make sure you get that, you know, straight and covered. Second thing I would recommend you do is find a niche, find something you're good at, something that like intrigues you of some sort. So if you have a hobby or a niche that you would like genuinely love doing videos on, please pick that. So once you're done with those 2 steps, you're ready to move on to the 3rd step, which is actually posting your videos. Now you can go 2 ways about it. Route 1, you can post it yourself, you can do your own content, which for me, I did not do that. But the pros of this, it gives you an audience that will be loyal to you because they are following for just you only, but it also can be very time consuming to do. Second option you have is basically screen recording or AI. Now, I tell you this because I've done both of these. I'll leave like a little video right here where it shows like the amount of views that I've gotten with AI, especially when it just came out with the Google VO3, I think, which was actually crazy because I hopped on it right when it came out. And if there's one takeaway that I would take from this is that if you find something that's going viral and you are the first to it, you might as well take advantage of it. It's always good to take advantage of those things because a lot of people will repost that kind of stuff and then it'll get oversaturated very, very quick, especially on a platform like TikTok. So now with AI, I know you've seen those like Yeti or that Bigfoot stuff. Now it's kind of dead. I got onto it luckily, like, you know, a few months, like not a few months, but a few weeks back, which grew my account from about 20 followers to about 12K in just under a week. I'm not even joking. And so now that if you find any trends with AI that's happening, if you see anything that you've never seen before, or you have some ideas that just pop into your head, take action on that quick, because if you don't, somebody else will, and they'll take advantage of that and they'll get more followers from you from that. Now let's go back to the screen recording. Screen recording is one of the most successful things I've done, and it's helped me get over 60,000 followers on just one account. And of course, like always, I have proof right here. Take a second to look at that. Pause the video, whatever you want to do. I'm going pretty quick right now because I'm on the way to the gym, and also, you know, if you want another video where I'm deeply explaining this, I will make another video. I built that account just simply by uploading podcast clips. Now, what made me so different? Well, firstly, I wasn't on no bullshit. I did not post some shitty content that just did not work well, because already enough, you're posting shitty content. You're just re-uploading stuff, right? And mind you, I've been doing this since it was still monetized around that time. Now, you want to make sure in your captions that you want to foreshadow or just make something controversial. Maybe even clickbait it. Secondly, you probably want to get a good clip. And also, I'm gonna come back to this, but if you find that video to just come out like that same day or, you know, very early, you want to be one of the first people to hop on that kind of stuff, because especially if that person's very famous. Luckily, I found my niche quick and I rinsed and repeated through all my accounts. You essentially want to find your unicorn to your, you know, basically video research and whatever niche you want to be in. And once you have all those things down, I think you're really good to go. Now, once you have those things, you got to remember consistency is key, especially on a platform like TikTok where everything is changing every single day. Now, like I said, I was posting like around 10 videos a day, and to many people it might seem like a lot, but there were days where I was posting about 30 videos a day. It just really depends on the hunger that you are willing to thrive and get to this. So realistically, it all comes to your work ethic and how well you are willing to work. So if you want another video like this, me explaining this like, you know, properly organized, I'll be more than happy to do that. This was just like a quick breakdown of what I just said, but like I said, let me know if you want more videos like this and I'll push them out.